Well, no, it's just more of a matter of, oh yeah, DMPS. I know these guys. I've known them for fucking 4 years. They'd be telling the truth to another member, wouldn't they?
No. You don't know us at all then.
Hi, Isabel1925 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox on the legacy version of the game. As I go off in my Type 9 to steal my stolen goods, I thought I'd bring you a tale of bullying and meanness to poor old Skull. So I hope you enjoyed my series of shorts. I did 6 shorts of Skull failing. This one, however, deserved a bit more setup and I didn't want to break down into a short video, so I've done a longer one. But I'm still going to stick it in that playlist because it's still a Skull video. Now, from that opening clip, you'd think Skull would have learned by now that we will try and wind each other up. We tell each other porcupines, we try and convince each other of all sorts of ludicrous and ridiculous things in this game, because it's funny. In this instance, there's been a long-running joke with the Dark Marauders about kyber crystals and premium lasers. Now, to go into a bit of history, this all came about during the ESR war. There's videos on my channel about the ESR war, and there's actually a video that refers to this situation because it was really funny. But basically, a member of ESR was fighting Scooby in a 1v1. Now, Scooby had his PvE weaponry on, which Scooby has a phasing Corvette, and when he does PvP, he takes off the 2 huge phasing lasers and puts on plasmax of phasing for PvP, and when he does PvE, he puts the pulse lasers on because they never run out of ammo, and he can sit in a res site for or a conflict zone forever. So he was actually in his PvE setup with all pulse lasers fighting Brother Loon, and Brother Loon was well known for using Primo, and as Brother Loon went to jump out, he accused Scooby of using Primo. We found this hilarious because obviously there is no such thing as Primo lasers, and Scooby was literally like, what are you on about? I'm using a laser build. And it basically became a running joke because there were certain members of ESR that were renowned for using Primo, and it was quite funny that they tried to label Scooby as a Primo user when he was in a laser Corvette. It was just hilarious, so we just basically turned it into a joke, and that joke has been going around for years, and it then became this thing about kyber crystals, and Skull kind of got taken in by this little bit of a con.
Right, well, bearing in mind that you tried to tell me to go up to Colonia to get Primo lasers, and I almost fell for it. Yeah, I've heard about the cyber crystal Scoob. Apparently you use it all the time.
The kyber crystal, yeah, that's Tag A, mate, that's not Colonia. Why do you think I'm always going up to the call?
Fuck that.
Oh, that was.
Remember, I wasn't present for it.
It was fucking brilliant. I'm sorry, Skull, but it was fucking brilliant, mate.
I was sat there on a Nara thinking, oh yeah, look at that, Mel Brandon, grade 5 lasers. Yeah, I'll go up there, there's a fucking carrier going up there on Fleet Carriers Depot on the fucking Discord channel. Yeah, maybe I'll take a trip. No, it wasn't real.
Yeah. I'm not okay. Yeah, we were mean enough to tell.
That would have been the third time. That would have been to Hutton Orbital for the fucking Anaconda. There's where's the other one? Fucking
Did you get Beagle Point for the free cutter?
Beagle Point for the cutter. I got halfway, and then you guys told me, and then I self-destructed. And fucking. Now I'm just feel we're going to Colonia for fucking Primo lasers.
I fucking love you.
I don't fail. I don't get what it is, but look, I want an award. I need a medal and maybe a fucking statue.
Now, in that conversation, Skull said that he nearly fell for the Primo laser thing. Now, that's not quite how I remember it, so I thought I'd dig up the original conversation between him and Deck about Primo lasers, in which he's pretty convinced, and in fact even looking for fleet carriers to take him to Glagonia before Deck owns up to it. And yeah, as he said in that opening clip, he kind of believed us because we've been in the same squadron for 4 years, and there should be some trust there. But we're also scumbag pirates who lie to each other all the time and wind each other up, so do you think he'd have learnt how we behave by now? I don't know. But bless him, Skull has fallen for a few things in his time, which is quite odd considering he is really smart but really naive. He's really sweet and trusting and naive. And we do love him in the Dark Marauders, and if I had the power to, I would definitely get a statue added in his honour to the surface of one of the planets in Lupao, because he deserves it. He is a legend amongst the Dark Marauders, and one of my favourite people to ever wing with. So here's Skull and Deck talking about Primo lasers.
Charging.
Can't get Primo on plasma accelerators, can you?
Yes, you can.
You can?
Yes, and it shouldn't be a fucking thing.
That's interesting. Lasers didn't... Well, I suppose it's not really a laser, is it?
Yeah, you have to go to Colonia to get your premium lasers.
Primo lasers, what?
Yeah, you have to go to Colonia to get your premium lasers. You know about that, don't you? But
Primo lasers?
yeah.
What? Why have I never heard of this? Primo lasers, what? What, is it just more damage, or...?
Oh yeah, Scooby's got them.
So, Hank, you're telling me I've been running around with fucking phasing and this has been a thing the whole time?
Yeah, yeah. And it works for phasing as well.
What's the damage like? Is it good? Yeah, I know, but is it like a cheese weapon, or is this like a legit weapon that people use? Or is it like people think, oh, he's using these and, you know, no point? Oh, fuck it! I'll get them. How do I get them? Who does it? Who does them? What, is it an engineer or...?
I don't know. I haven't been up to Colonia, so I wouldn't know.
No way.
A few moments later.
Oh no, there's one on the 16th. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll go up there, get them. So right, which say they were called?
They're just pulse lasers. I think it's an engineer.
Write it down so I don't forget it. I've only been to Colonia for the shield cell banks, I think. Let me check my engineers actually. I've unlocked a teeny dawn. Fuck, he does.
Yes, hello there,
Mel
Carl.
Brandon. Ah, right, here we go. It's Mel Brandon I need to go to. He does the pulse laser, or just does every laser. Yeah, and grade 4 shield cell bank. Okay. Job well done.
Oddball, are you going to tell him or am I?
I get it.
For fuck's sake, we're fucking with your skull. There's a 10 premium lasers.
What?
I know. Yeah, you can't get premium lasers. Nah.
So there we go. You heard it all straight from the horse's mouth. The direct conversation between Skull and Deck, in which Deck convinces him there's Primo lasers available. Now, Skull has fallen for many things in his time. He fell for the Anaconda at Hunton. He fell for the Cutter at Beagle Point. Various other things over the years. And obviously there are fail videos on my channel. But he's not the only one in the Dark Marauders. He's not alone in this. Many of us have fallen for various things over the years. Let's face it, I fell for Orcs Patter and ended up joining the Dark Marauders. So, you know, I can't say anything. It is just one of those things. Part of being the Dark Marauders is the fact that we do trick each other and do silly things to each other. So, yeah, it's all good fun. It's all meant in jest. And, yeah, 07 to everyone. The Dark Marauders is a fun group to hang out with. And just, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to be said. And, yeah, keep your wits about you at all times and protect yourself at all times. That's all. Thanks for watching.